Hi, this is Grumps, and one of my most favorite books still is Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. I originally found this book when I was 5 years old walking home from kindergarten. There was a bookmobile which I'd never seen before, and a friend says, hey, we can go get books out of there and take them home. So as we searched through the books in the bookmobile, I found this book, and I've loved it ever since. Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. Where the wild things are. Wild things, those are wild things. Guess I had to figure out a better way to turn these pages. The night Max made mischief and wore his wolf suit and made his mischief of one kind. And another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, I'll eat you up. So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew and grew, with the ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and a day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. You see the wild things? And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, be still, and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. And made him king of all the wild things. And now Max cried, let the wild rumpus begin. I love wild rumpuses. They're my favorite. There's pictures of massive amounts of wild rumpusing. More wild rumpusing. Looks fun, huh? More wild rumpusing. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him the best of all. Then all around him, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. And so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so. And Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end. Happy birthday, kiddo. We love you, T.